Now we turn to politics. Tuesday is another crucial day for the Republican candidates. The Illinois primary could reinvigorate Mitt Romney's push toward the nomination or give another boost to Rick Santorum's bid to become the frontrunner. Let's talk it over with CBS News political director John Dickerson in Washington. And good morning to you, John.
Good morning, Rebecca.
So you've got these two candidates here. Mitt Romney has more delegates, whereas Rick Santorum appears to have more momentum. How does that shake out in your view?
Well, we're all, as you say, looking towards Illinois, and the question will be, once again, whether one of those two candidates can go into the other's territory and pick up some votes. So can Mitt Romney get the most conservative members of the party, evangelical voters? How will he do with them? Or can Rick Santorum finally get out of that portion of the party that he does well in, the most conservative voters, and get some moderates and get some other kinds of voters that he hasn't been able to get yet? So that's what we'll be looking for on Tuesday.
Is the strategy then here go after the places with the most delegates, or is it go after the momentum that's going to resonate the most with the party going into a convention that may or may not have a nominee?
Well, the answer is yes. To me, both candidates are trying to do both kinds of things. Yes, I mean, Rick Santorum has to keep winning. Again, he has to show that he's viable outside of the niche of the party that he's got. But he's also got to start picking up delegates. He's never going to surpass Mitt Romney in the delegate count before the convention. But what he hopes to do is limit the number of delegates Mitt Romney gets so that Romney doesn't pass that crucial threshold of 1,144. Mitt Romney wants to get delegates to keep saying, look, I'm well ahead of everyone else. I'm marching on to the convention. Forget about this noise of various contests that I may not actually win. I've got the numbers that are what are required to actually get the nomination of my party.
But that is still a question. Does Mitt Romney, I mean, can he even get to that 1144 number by the time of the convention?
It depends on these future contests. He has some strengths. April will probably be a good month for him. It gets complicated because the delegates are apportioned in different states in different ways, but there is still a path for him to get to 1144. Now, there are also ways in which, even if he gets to that number, candidates like Santorum or Newt Gingrich, if he stays in the race, could fight at the convention, try and take some delegates away from Romney. It gets complicated, but there is still a path for Romney to get to 1144, but he has to perform well, and he has to perform consistently well.
Does that path work better or worse if Newt Gingrich stays in it, and what are the chances that he drops out?
Another disappointing answer. It depends. Gingrich, if he is a vibrant candidate attacking and causing mischief, then it's a problem probably for Mitt Romney as the frontrunner. If he siphons votes away from Rick Santorum, if Gingrich splits the sort of non-Romney vote, that's probably good for Mitt Romney because it means his competition is split. But on the other hand, if Gingrich is staying in the race and wins some delegates, sometimes you can win delegates even if you don't win a congressional district, you win what are called at-large delegates, then he's picking up delegates that could potentially go to Mitt Romney. If Romney's trying to get to that crucial 1144 number, even a small number of delegates that Gingrich might get could deprive him from getting to 1144, which is important for that nomination. So in that case, it'd be bad if he stays in the race. So all of these things are sort of held up in the air. We just have to see how these contests play out.
Yeah, and this has really become a numbers game down to the last moment. John Dickerson, thanks so much. We really appreciate it.